Kenobis corner, Kenobis corner, Kenobis corner.
Go, man. I'm ready. Let's do this. Whenever you're ready, let's do this. Let's do this. You ready? Let's do this. Ready to do this? Let's do this. Dude, let's do this.
Okay, we'll do it in a second.
What do you mean in a second?
Dude, are you done watching movies, or can we start?
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Yes.
I hate your guts, dude.
Hate them all you want, but you know what that means. Welcome this week to Kenobis Corner. I'm Eric. That's Jonathan over there spilling soda all over his shirt.
It's an accident.
It's an accident for sure. We're here to talk to you about movies, video games, TV shows, comic books, and everything in between that's based on one or the other of those items. Or things that we just enjoy.
Heck yes.
Welcome back, friends.
Welcome back.
It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. It's a little Dr. Dre right there for you, Joe. Oh.
I was wondering where you're getting that
I
from.
know. We're like, whoa.
Like, it sounds a little familiar.
That sounds familiar, but yep.
I'm not the greatest at callbacks. I'll be the first to admit.
Yeah, it's okay. Or, you know, you don't have a lot of music knowledge either, so...
That's just messed up.
No.
You know that's inaccurate.
I know. Okay, that's 100% false.
I just don't remember things very well.
Yeah.
I think it's just what it comes down to.
Music, you know, recalling things, that's another story.
Yeah, whole different story.
A whole other story. But yeah, you know, this week, you know, we wanted to go over a few things. We want to eat our words from last week because Ghost Rider actually had an awesome promo. Actually, I don't want to say awesome promo. It was better and meatier than what we said. So we want to talk about that. We want to talk about some other news in the world of Marvel. We also want to, of course, review Stranger Things because new Stranger Things news has come out, and that's always exciting. And then we're going to wrap everything up in a neat little package by... talking about some bonus features for some movies that just came out and some things that we really enjoy on Netflix. So we want to go over everything with y'all. So hopefully you stay and enjoy your time with us. So let's see what happens.
That was like the most run-of-the-mill, every other show ever done for television or radio kind of intro you've ever done.
Really?
Yes.
Do we not want to do those intros anymore?
No, man.
No?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, you gotta tell me.
Maybe people will be like, dude, Eric's intro legit. But maybe we'll get a tweet saying like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's true.
But who knows?
Hey, I'm just trying to cover all the bases here. You know, I just want to say, like, what's going on. Hey, if you want to hang out and chill with us and listen, cool. If not, that's cool too. You got other stuff to do probably. Jonathan is...
I have nothing
better to do right now, so I guess he's stuck with us. So
yeah, you're gonna get me whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to Ghost Rider stuff.
On to Ghost Rider-y stuff.
Because I gotta say, first of all, I do not agree with you about eating words because this next promo was terrible too. What do you mean?
What do you mean it was terrible?
Dude, it was terrible.
No,
okay, so
false.
it's just a picture of him. So the flaming car was pretty cool. Like the car with the flames coming out of the tires and the exhaust and even the intake, like it's kind of ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen a car with fire in the intake, but it still looked cool. Just because it was, you could tell Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Okay, so finally you can see it where the car looks like it is Ghost Rider's car.
Yeah.
Not just
it's ghost riding.
Some... Yeah, it's just not some regular car. It's not just a run-of-the-mill Charger or Challenger. What is it? It's
a Challenger. 69 Challenger, man, just like I called it from the Go.
Cool, man.
From Go, man.
And you know what? It's a cool car. It's a cool-looking car. It's a cool-looking car for what you would expect for Ghost Rider. Mm-hmm. But the rest of it, I don't like. They sent all those... Okay, so... They had a promo that was a 15-second promo, but Ghost Rider and even the car is like a total of like 2-3 seconds from it. The rest of it is just kind of the rest of the stuff for season 3 or 4, season 5.
Yeah.
I don't remember what season Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on.
I don't know either. Moss? You don't know what season Moss is on?
Moss?
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh my goodness. Terrible, bro.
I know. That's why I put it on our notes as Moss. And I'm pretty sure you're like, man, this Mexican dude.
I was like,
throwing in those
more
Spanish,
Ghost Rider?
More
Okay,
Ghost Rider news, I guess. I don't know. We'll just go with it that way.
All right.
It's a little Spanish humor for you there. Very little, because that's about as most of Spanish as I'm going to get.
Yeah, good stuff. I like that. That was a fun little tidbit. I had no idea what the heck you meant by. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Like, the rest of the stuff looks cool. It's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I'm gonna be excited about it. But
yeah, one of the few.
I'm still not sold, man.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna not watch it.
It's true.
So I'm gonna watch it, and we'll see, man.
Yeah,
if it's good, it's good. If it's not, then I mean, oh well, too bad. I'll drop a show.
Yeah,
I have better things to do with my life anyway than watching television all the time, which is what I do anyway right now. So
it's true. That is also true. I'm just interested to see how they're gonna weave him in. Like they've gone neck deep in the Inhumans storyline and story arc, just randomly, just like, oh, here's this other dude that's kind of strolling in here. I don't know if they ever if their paths cross in the comic book realm or in the all different Marvel universe. Do they meet?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't think so, but I've never been a huge follower of Ghost Rider or what he's doing anywhere at any particular time.
True.
So,
well, I guess we'll see. I mean, it's supposed to be coming. It's coming out really soon.
Yeah, 20th, September 20th.
Yeah, so that's
by the time we post this, which will be Sunday.
It'll come out the next day.
It'll be Thursday. No, Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday.
What's today? The 15th. We're recording this on the 15th. It comes out on Tuesday. You're right. So.
Yes. So we post Sunday. It'll be out by Tuesday. So I mean, I don't know. I'm excited to see where they take it. I'm really hoping it's just good. If it's good, if it's even above average, just for the simple fact that it's Marvel, I'll probably continue watching it.
Yep.
So.
Cool.
That happens, Yeah.
Well, I mean, that came out pretty much right after we recorded last week, too. With that being said, continuing with the Marvel news, Wolverine 3, dude, Bryan Singer is stating that Mr. Sinister is going to play a big role in that movie.
Bryan Singer. Yeah, I don't want to talk about him right now.
Okay, no, we're not going to talk about...
Let's not get into that subject because we'll never move on, and I have more things to say about him later on this episode.
But what do you think about if Mr. Sinister is going to be like a large part, or maybe he's the main antagonist in Wolverine 3? How does that play into like the whole Old Man Logan storyline that everybody feels like it's already been stated that that's what it could be? What do you think?
I don't even know, man. Depending on what starts coming out for previews and stuff like that, or as information gets further along for this, dude, I may not even watch this movie, dude. Like the way it's starting to sound. I hadn't realized how much of a thing like Bryan Singer is going to have into this. Because he's not directing. Is he directing it?
No, I don't think so. But that's what he like. If you listen to the director's commentary of the bonus features of X-Men Apocalypse, at the very end, he states that little promo wasn't supposed to be for the next iteration of the X-Men movies that are come out, which I thought it was. Yeah. But it's actually to prep people for Wolverine 3. So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, that's like direct correlation. Like, what the hell? So,
dude, you know what? I'm ready for them to mess this part of it up for me too.
Oh yeah, you just knock it, just get it over with. I just want to see how strange they make Mr. Sinister look, because if they couldn't get Apocalypse right, like how can you jack up a guy basically in like a huge black outfit with a red diamond on his chest and forehead? Right. He kind of looks like Morbius, a vampire type creature,
dude. But, and you know what? And the thing is like from the comics, I think one of the things I really, really, really like about Mr. Sinister is how glam rock he is.
Oh yeah,
You know, like total glam rock and totally full of himself as well, and full of himself though in still kind of a lovable way. And you don't usually find that, dude. Like, it's really, really hard to even think of people that are like that. I mean, maybe I don't even know, dude. I can't think of people off the top of my head that way. Robert Downey Jr.
yeah.
as Iron Man.
There you go. That was right off the top of your head.
Right off the top of my head.
Nice.
But yeah, like, you know, like you could tell he's a character who's really into himself, but is still like in a lovable way. And Mr. Sinister in the comic books is kind of like that. You know, he's full of himself, but he's full of himself in a way where it's like, dude, it's in a funny way, like, get over yourself, not just
Dude, that's so
you
funny.
suck and you're the worst person ever.
Yeah.
Like other people that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I really love that part, and I love reading Mr. Sinister that way.
Yeah.
And kind of like how he's really snarky. He's really, you know, just super into himself. And I feel like they're going to completely miss the mark on who he is.
Yeah.
I just, because Bryan Singer has missed it every single time.
Like, I guess I don't understand, like, which, okay, so his Wolverine is, okay, although not physically accurate.
Right.
Mentality's pretty accurate, you know, just his I guess his swagger is a little accurate. Okay, a little bit. Actually, you know what?
Not really.
No, you don't think so?
No.
What about Rogue? Was Rogue ever accurate?
No.
What about Iceman?
No.
Okay, what about okay, no to Storm. No to, well, I don't know. I feel Sabretooth was pretty on point. I think he nailed Sabretooth in the
very first movie with
yeah.
Sabretooth. Yes, that was probably okay. That one you did.
Yeah,
that
nailed
one.
it.
I'll give it. I'll give it to you.
I feel like they started.
I don't know
with
if it nailed it, but
okay, but he was so like I feel like that was the relationship. And when I read the comics, like his Sabretooth in X-Men 1 was spot on.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Magneto. Do you think he nailed Magneto in the first one, in the first trilogy, or the second trilogy?
In the first one, I think it's a little more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
In the second one, though, I feel like he kind of captured the essence of him a little bit. No, not even because of just simply because of. But see, that's the thing, though, is I think in First Class.
Mm-hmm.
In First Class, I think Magneto's done really, really well. Like his motivations, who he is, you know, kind of where he's coming from. You could see that being a potential, like, before he was ever a grand evil mutant or the main antagonist, where he could have been this thing, like, counterpoint to Charles Xavier, where they were kind of buddies and friends.
Yeah.
But that wasn't Bryan Singer. Like, Bryan Singer had nothing at all to do with X-Men First Class. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think he had anything to do with the development of Days of Future Past. He only came in to direct.
Mm.
And I feel Magneto there was also a little bit better.
Okay.
Even than the first trilogy.
Okay.
But again, it's not Bryan Singer's birthed idea.
Yeah.
You know, and in this latest one, oh man, after rewatching it, dude, I hate the Magneto character and what they did with him.
Okay.
Like, hate it.
Okay, we'll definitely talk about that when we go through
when we get further along. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, so well, that's the news that's coming out about, you know, Wolverine 3, and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
I'm excited to see it because there's definitely so much that they can go in the story arcs that they that are potential in that. They might be introducing X-23, which is supposed to be not his daughter but a cloned version of Wolverine.
In
correct?
the comics,
in
yes.
the comics,
In the comics, it's a female clone of Wolverine.
yeah, 2 claws on the hand, 1 on the foot.
Yes.
Yeah. So that'd be kind of cool.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, kind of weird, but I dig it. Let's see it happen. So yeah. Well, yeah, and let's see what's next. Well, more Stranger Things stuff. Like
Dude, Stranger Things.
the second season iteration is still being talked about. A lot of things are so up in the air right now, but I guess in one of the interviews with the Inquisitor last Sunday was posting that some of the main characters might not come back, and the one of the breakout characters, 11, she might not be coming back. What? But it's super.
You know what though? Because of how good the first season of Stranger Things was, I consumed it, you consumed it, everybody else I know consumed it like super quick and really loved it. I think if the creators chose not to bring back 11 as much as I love that character, I'd be okay with it because I still have faith in them that they would do the right thing. And do the right thing to make this story or keep the story going.
Yeah.
Because it really, as much as it was about 11 for their first season, there was a lot of other things that kept that story moving along. A lot of other things that held that story together. And it wasn't all just about 11. And everybody got FaceTime. Everybody got their little part of the story. Everybody did something to continue and move forward to the plot. So pulling out that one piece, it kind of sucks because I really love the character. And, what's her name? Millie Brown?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Millie Mae Brown.
Millie Mae Brown. She's an awesome actress to be able to do that role the way she did. And I think it was really, really cool to portray the entire range of stuff that happened with like minimal lines. I think that's awesome. And, it kind of sucks if we did lose her as part of this whole thing, but it could still work. It could still be awesome. It could still be really, really good.
Yeah, no, and I mean, that they are talented in the way that they're able to portray story and, make, continue it on and not have a drag or just, it's real, it's real engaging, like each arcs of the story. So I'm pretty sure they're opening up, they're bringing in 3 other characters, so I'm pretty sure whatever they decide to do and bring in, will be just as engaging, and maybe we might even have like a new breakout character that's, going to be the fan favorite,
Right. Yeah.
Just gotta again wait and see what happens. They don't even know. I don't even know if they started filming it or if they're just in the writing phases, but they know, or if they finished already writing them, or how that all broke down. So. It's kind of crazy. Everybody's just waiting to see when does it come out. I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen for another year. But,
it's probably going to be a little bit. I mean,
man.
They already have the titles for them, so you got to imagine they have like some kind of rough outline at least for the story.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So,
I mean, you got to pitch that too. It's not like, oh, hey, here, you had a great first season, so he's in the season 2 for no reason. So
yeah, I wonder if they can, I don't know. I wonder if they would talk about it more or say, like, would they actually need to pitch it or show, like, how many people signed up for Netflix because of all the Stranger Things hype, It'd
be cool to see some analytics behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, they do analytics for other stuff, don't they? I think I've seen some posts for them doing analytics, especially, like, around Christmas time and all that stuff. Like,
who knows?
I'd be really interested to see what it looked like.
No, for sure.
Anyway, all right. I'm sorry. We keep bringing up Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if you didn't like it or haven't watched it because we talk about it so much, but that's how much we love this.
Yeah. For sure. Well, like we said, a couple things became available, one of which was Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
With that, depending on where you got a little bit extra bonus features, but most of them were pretty inclusive on the whatever medium you purchased on. If you just purchased the digital copy or the Blu-rays, what have you, you got a pretty good swath of extra features there. So John and I watched them.
Yes.
Gag reels and all.
Yes.
And what'd you think, man?
Dude, it was cool for Civil War.
Yeah.
Let's strictly talk Civil War.
Well,
right
I've
now.
only mentioned Civil War so far.
Okay, because the other one that came out on digital copy was X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into that. But let's talk Civil War for now.
I feel like we're going to have a John rant this week.
We're going to have a crazy rant. No, just kidding. I can't predict my rants. They just happen.
They just happen. They just start flowing, and then who knows?
It's like a volcano. You
Yeah.
never know when it's going to go off. It just kind of starts to bubble up, and then boom, explosion.
Just in case you don't know how volcanoes work.
I mean, maybe you never did the science fair as a kid.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
no, maybe you just skipped right over them. But yeah, so Civil War had a lot of great behind the scenes stuff. You know, it was a lot of it. I don't know. They put a lot of this out on YouTube of the featurettes that they put together. Hey, building the team, getting everybody together, you know, yada, yada, yada. You know, they put a lot of that out already. So I felt like I already saw a lot of this, you know, prior to watching the featurettes that were available. But I mean, it was still cool to see how really involved the whole process is. And I don't know. I think I really want to see the director commentary, see on there.
Yeah,
because I think.
But see, the thing is, for me, I know you were like kind of disappointed once you saw the special features, but I was super hyped about them because I hadn't watched any of that on YouTube or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I gotta stay away. And once a movie comes out, I don't really like keep up with it because I like to see what else is coming out and what the next thing is. Yeah. Until the Blu-ray or digital copy comes out, and then I can go back and watch the special features and look at all the little extra stuff. So yeah, I had no clue any of that stuff had already been posted. Yeah. And dude, to me, it's awesome. Like I love the way they talk about it. I love the way that they're super passionate about all the character stuff. Everybody from Kevin Feige. Like the way he looks at it, the way he's able to show things for it. I like the way the characters talk about it. They've been involved in these roles for so long that they really have truly become involved with bringing that character to life and getting to know who that character truly is. So I like that, man. I think it's pretty cool. Like I really enjoyed the special features on it. The gag reel was okay. It was okay. As gag reels go,
it was pretty short too. Like I felt like it was pretty short.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty short gag reels, and that wasn't super crazy short. Yeah. I mean,
maybe because maybe I'm thinking of the next one we're going to talk about. But yeah, I don't know. I still liked them, dude.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Excluding the special features, how was Captain America watching it at home now?
Oh man, it was.
Did you watch the movie? I'm sorry, I didn't even ask.
No, I absolutely watched it. We tried to watch it again because when we saw it in the movie theater, I think did the wife come with us on that time?
I don't remember. I can't remember
because I know
I thought she did.
I thought so too. I think we watched it together. I can't remember. Or is that the one that Ashley was just yapping the entire time?
I remember you did say Ashley was talking your ear off the whole time.
Okay, I don't remember which movie it was for. We've been to so many. But so yes, we did watch it. That would be the third or fourth time for me, I think, because we watched it in the movies. Then we went to the drive-in, and now we're watching it there again. So, but yeah, it's rather enjoyable, I think. Like I think I caught more of it just looks so crisp, I guess, at home. Right. You know, just like everything's like really pops out, and I think, you know, we're able to enjoy it just chilling out and just being able to watch it. So I don't know. Really, really good. I still enjoy it. You know, it really is a damn good movie. Like you really can.
Yes, dude. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like we watched it like the night of. So we bought it Tuesday night. We put it like as soon as I got home. Like I didn't even I said hi to Brandy. I put my bag down and immediately put the Blu-ray in the player. But dude, it's so good, man. All the jokes still held up really well. Like I knew what the joke was. I knew when the joke was coming, but it was still funny, man. Like it's still like hits on the right notes. It still makes you feel things when they're fighting. You feel emotionally attached to them and why they're fighting, and they did a great job in, you know, kind of making you understand both sides and where they can both be coming from, so you're not completely like, oh, Captain America and his side is completely like wrong or to blame for this, or even like, you know, Iron Man and his side is completely to blame for this and completely wrong. Like it does a good job of keeping everything like right down the center where you could see both sides of it, feel both sides of it, and feel things from both sides of the character sets. And dude, oh man, it's so good. I was really surprised how well it held up, because I think we also watched it like 2 to 3 times in the theater before we ever watched it at home. So the fact that it's been so many multiple times already seen this movie, and it's still holding up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm super glad to have it. I'm super glad to own it, and I'll probably watch it again like sometime soon just because it's so good. And to be quite honest, I haven't finished watching all the special features even just because I haven't had a whole lot of time. But I know I'll be doing that the rest of the weekend too.
Yep.
Because it's just good, man. It's just really, really good stuff. I can't talk about it enough. It's so good. The next one though.
Oh yeah. So
kind of to keep moving along.
yeah, the X-Men
antithesis.
Apocalypse, man. So I mean, I watched the. You had got it on digital download. I know I'm
Yes.
going to purchase it for myself later.
Right, yeah.
When the Blu-ray comes out. But I definitely, like going through the special features, I think the deleted scenes, like that was, deleted scenes on Civil War, I thought that I think they were okay to delete those because like it was just like a little extra oomph to the scene. Right. Like it seemed like they just cut them down for time.
Right.
And it just really wasn't that bad when whatever they took out for X-Men Apocalypse, those deleted scenes and extras. I don't know. Like, I guess it didn't seem like much. Like, there were a lot in there, and it did show a lot. Like, they had, like, 10 or 15 scenes that they took out, but I don't know. I guess I didn't see the point. Like, they seemed like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
like
fine.
It was like, what is?
Whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But the rap party featurette was a little weird. Even it did show a lot of the background of what was happening, and they had a weird techno song that was playing.
It felt forced too.
Yeah.
Like it didn't feel like it was
felt,
naturally flowing or anything.
They're like, okay, everybody look at us acting crazy. Okay, be nuts. Just kind of go for it. So, yeah, it was. I don't know.
Between watching the movie again and then watching the special features, okay, so I bought it, but I bought it on digital download only. Mm-hmm. Or digital I don't even know what to call it anymore.
Digital iTunes.
Digital
movie,
only.
Movie place. I don't know.
And I bought it, like, to be quite honest, I bought it because it was only $16.99 for digital only. And I didn't really feel like paying $20 plus to get the Blu-ray. Like, I just didn't feel like it. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get this, I might as well do it now because it's cheaper than it's going to be later on. Like, and I'm going to give it a shot. Like, let's see. Maybe my perspective watching it at the theater was just wrong or off or something. And dude, after watching the movie again, before watching the special features even, like, I felt so much worse about that movie than I did originally.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Like, before I would have given it like maybe 4 out of 10 stars. Like when we left the theater, because I was disappointed. I was genuinely disappointed. With
You were
what came
hurt.
out.
I know you were.
And that was with high expectations. And then, like, after, like, resetting my expectations, thinking, like, dude, this was not that good. It was terrible, but I'm going to buy it because it's an X-Men movie, and I want to give it a chance. I want to see if maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I was being stupid. Like,
maybe you were in a mood that day.
Yeah, maybe it was just me. Dude, I watched it again. Oh, my God. Like, the whole time I was just yelling at the damn television. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? Dude, nothing of the Magneto stuff felt genuine. Like, period. Like, period at all, man. Like, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way they did it. I didn't like the way they developed it. It was all really bad. Dude, everything. Like, the way Apocalypse was even kind of just... He's supposed to be the main villain. He's supposed to be kind of what's going on. And they had Oscar Isaac playing Apocalypse. Such a great actor. And, dude, they didn't hit on any of the levels, man. Like, nothing. It felt empty. The movie just felt empty. And then they go into the special features. And about halfway through the special features, I don't know if you saw this part or remember it when you were watching them.
Which part?
But it's Bryan Singer and Olivia Munn.
Oh, no, I didn't see that part.
And I already dislike Olivia. You know what my feelings are.
Oh, I thought you loved her, man. What happened?
Don't you dare.
No.
Don't you dare. But she's saying how much they do the little pieces of she's saying how much she loves, like, Psylocke. That's one of her, like, feature characters from the comic. Dude, I don't think she read the comics. because she didn't seem to know jack about like who she was. And then even then, Bryan Singer at one point, like I don't know the exact quote, but I feel like I'm gonna hit it pretty dead on. He says like, "Yeah, we signed on Olivia Munn, and she was able to tell me so much about Psylocke because I didn't really know much about the character." I was like, dude, for somebody directing the movie who's going to tell the direction of all this stuff and saying that this is for the comic book fans and to build it up for them, and you don't even know the damn characters in the comic book, like that was, oh man, it made me livid. I was livid. I can't tell you how angry I was. Like, oh man. Wikipedia, just throw it out there in case Bryan Singer's never heard about it. It's got some pretty accurate stuff about all these characters and who they are and who they should be and what their backgrounds are and everything, all of the above. There's a Marvel wiki out there. I don't think it's even Marvel done. It's just fans of Marvel stuff that kind of go in there, fill out all this character information on who these people are and why and what their motivations are, backgrounds, everything. And then the Marvel website themselves, who put out a bunch of information for all these characters. Yeah, I don't think Bryan Singer has ever heard of any of these places or has visited one page at all for this. Because, dude, oh man, he just I don't understand. I really don't understand that. I don't get it. If you're trying to do it for the fans, the fact that he kept preaching that it was for the fans of X-Men and the entire special features for this thing, and it doesn't feel like that at all. Like, I didn't like it. It made me upset.
Well, we just mentioned how much like the other movies didn't line up in the Ridge Tridge. So, I mean, I don't think things have changed since then. You know, I guess there is some aspects of it that he's hitting on, but you know, just like, but there's a good way to add it, like to adapt the movies to film. But is this like not a direct storytelling? This is just, hey, we like the way these movies or these stories sound, and we're gonna just take our own take on it and do it whatever. I knew at the end, if you haven't seen it, then this is definitely a spoiler. I
think it's all been spoilers.
Yeah, but at the end of Apocalypse, when she starts turning into Phoenix. And when I saw it in the movie theater, I was like, "Oh man, John is gonna lose it!" Like,
dude, I don't mind it so much. Even that part of it. That part of it is probably one of the ones that I have the lesser problem with, because it really is like she just becomes the Phoenix at one point. She uses her telekinesis power because she's really not supposed to have telekinetics. I think I'm getting my words confused.
Telekinesis.
She can't read
right.
minds.
Oh no, that's
basically early
telepathy.
On. Telepathy. There you go. Thank you for clearing that up for me because my mind was just not thinking about that.
Your mind's telling you no.
Ooh, that's completely different. But yeah, man, like that part wasn't like super crazy or anything like that. She is more, like I said, not really telepathic, not really mind ready at all at the beginning. It's more telekinesis, and telekinesis is where she's using that power when she becomes a Phoenix to first unleash the full Phoenix power. So that kind of fit the original story, and I mean it makes it a cool way like that they could tell like the Dark Phoenix saga part of it if they're going to go after that again, since Bryan Singer seemed so gung ho about trying to do that again since he didn't get to in X3.
Yeah,
when she was not a part of.
Right, he was like, "No, this is what she would have looked like."
Right, yeah.
So if I was there, this was what it would have.
Exactly, and I think that's what he might be setting it up for a next one if he gets to do the Phoenix.
Right.
Which is cool. It's fine. The Phoenix manifests itself in Jean Grey, and it's not seen as a bad thing. It's seen as a kind of a good. It's a help to her. It's a help for her power set until it becomes too much. And it's kind of a gradual build, not super crazy gradual. It just, kind of starts taking over stuff. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I really didn't mind that too much.
Who do you think played the better Jean Grey? Famke Janssen or Sophie Turner?
Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
I think Sophie Turner.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Even though it's not it's not super accurate to the comics, and I think that's what people, I don't know. I talk to my friends a lot, and I always mention it being super accurate to the comics or having to be like right on the comics. And I don't mean that it has to be the exact same storyline as the comics, as more as getting the feel of who these characters are, getting the essence of who the character is. Because if you watch the Captain America movie, like Captain America First Avenger, Captain America Winter Soldier, and you go back and read the comics, dude, those storylines are not in the comics. They're not doing it word for word of what the comic is. Dude, but they're getting the heart and soul of who Captain America is. Like that's totally him from the comic books taken to a movie universe where he can be who he is there. Yeah. Iron Man, same thing. Like, Iron Man isn't word for word on what's in the comics. It isn't the exact same story that's in the comics. But you get the essence and the soul of who that character is. How he operates, what he thinks, like, everything about the character. Like, you really get that in the movie. And dude, it's so few characters that has happened to on the X-Men side, especially under Bryan Singer. I just, oh man, like that's the part that I hate. That's the part that I really dislike and will leave a bad taste in my mouth about this.
So better Jean Grey, Sophie Turner, or Catherine Disher? She did the voice of Jean Grey in the 92 X-Men.
Ooh. Definitely not these X-Men.
What did they call them? Who watched that? I don't know. There was that damn commentary about it. Of all of her telepathic orgasms that she would have. And her and Scott were always yelling at each other.
Yeah.
Scott,
Gene, Scott. I'm watching those clips, like, it's hilarious.
Damn it.
And it's funny because that's what really got me into the X-Men stuff to begin with, and how inaccurate that is too. Like the '90s one, it still holds like a special place in my heart, just because. I mean, it's what introduced me to this whole world of everything.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, I still remember, and I might have even said this before on here, of that damn apocalypse, where it was actually the Age of Apocalypse in the X-Men show, or in the animated series, where he like bursts through the mansion and he's all huge and he's just like,
right, yeah,
today, everybody will tremble. But it's kind of cool. I will give him that the line. There are a few lines that are taken directly from the comic. When Apocalypse does like start growing and in power and everything, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
but yeah,
okay. I've had like 2 rants for X-Men Age of Apocalypse.
I know, man. I didn't want to stop you. You were just
X-Men Apocalypse.
You were just flowing like volcanoes do.
Once I got going, I wasn't stopping.
I know. Well, hey, Netflix this month has a huge tracks of movies that are coming out, some of which are amazing. John's already watched a few of them.
Yeah,
I've watched just a handful myself, but there are a few out there that we hope that y'all get a chance to watch as well. So we just wanted to kind of run through a few, if y'all don't mind, and just kind of give you our kind of picks on what we think is.
Well, you know what, Eric? Even
worthy.
if they do mind, like, I mean, they can
it's
stop
already,
the podcast.
Yeah, it's already happening.
We're going that direction.
Yeah, it's already happening. Like,
well, really, in all honesty, I think it's just because we were waiting for these movies to come out.
Yeah.
So I've been watching a lot of stuff on Netflix. I've been catching up on a few things. And other things that I should be getting caught up on, I've been neglecting because
so hard.
I've been watching stuff on Netflix. Okay, go ahead. Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Talk about a couple of movies you've seen on there.
Well, you got a couple good ones. I won't lie, but one that I feel is amazing, just because we've already talked about them already, and actually we didn't touch on them too much. But just an X-Men Apocalypse, Michael Fassbender, he plays in this movie with Domhnall Gleeson. So I feel like if he is very heavy in the X-Men world and Domhnall is now growing in the, well, I don't know, did he die in Star Wars The Force Awakens?
I don't remember.
I don't know either, because did the Starkiller base, did that explode?
Yes.
Yes. So wasn't he on Starkiller Base?
Probably.
Probably. So maybe he's dead. Not too sure. But if he escaped with Kylo Ren, then maybe he's still alive.
Yeah, they should have. They should have escaped.
Maybe he's
I thought they
alive.
escaped.
Not 100% sure. But Domhnall Gleeson. So they were in a movie
You
together.
want to say who his character was? You don't
General
even know.
Hux.
There you go.
So if they made it out there, they actually started a movie together a few years earlier called Frank. And Frank is amazing.
And Frank is not in our normal wheelhouse, by the way.
No, not at all.
Because you love picking these movies that are not
I know,
us.
John. I have such a large wheelhouse of movies.
I know.
It's hard for me to be contained to only one realm. Quit trying to bottle me, John.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I cannot be contained.
You're unbottled.
I'm unbottled, just flowing everywhere.
You're not like a genie in a bottle.
Not anymore.
You're unbottled now.
Thank you. Infinite cosmic powers. Itty bitty loopy space. So definitely Frank is not outside of our wheelhouse, but it's about an indie band that is trying to make it. Well, they're not trying to make it, but Domhnall Gleeson's character wants them to make it, and he just kind of falls. He's a songwriter, and he's just trying to, trying to be a part of something.
Right.
And so Frank is Michael Fassbender's character, and he's a singer in this band that he always wears this big like paper mache head to cover himself.
Yeah.
And so he never takes it off when he showers. He always has it on. He's just always, so you never really know what's going on with him. So, it's pretty awesome. Like it's super different. It's definitely out there, but I'll put a link to like one of my favorite parts of the movie in there. So if you want to check it out, see what you think. It's definitely not within our regular wheelhouse, but again, it's different. It's unique. Check it out. See what's up.
Nice.
What do you think, John? What's yours?
Okay, so one of mine, I watched E.T.
Nice.
E.T. is probably, I don't know if everybody's seen it, so I don't want to give full spoilers, because I feel like everybody should have seen this movie, but I don't know. So, if you haven't watched E.T., get on Netflix and watch it. It's on Netflix right now. I'm sure everybody has a Netflix account. I'm sure, people share their Netflix accounts pretty easily. So, everybody knows that's a thing. So if you don't have it, find a way to get it. Maybe you can even do a free trial. I'm sure Netflix has free trials.
Yeah.
But E.T.'s on there. The movie's like 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It's super old.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't watched that movie in probably 15 years. It's been a long time. I watched it like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago at this point. I cried.
Yeah, dude.
I cried.
Like a big old titty baby.
Dude, so bad. It was ridiculous. I was like, oh my goodness. But it's an extraterrestrial being stranded on Earth, meeting a family, meeting a little boy, and them having just a connection. And dude, it's just a journey that happens within the span of like, I would assume, a week. It seems like maybe just a couple of days.
It's not that long, no.
No, it happens super quick. But the experiences that they have together, how they become bonded, and then the fact that then they're kind of, I don't know, I guess I hope this isn't too spoilery if people haven't watched it, but the fact that they get like torn apart at some point, like it's kind of crazy. But it really, I remember when I was a kid, like this was one of the movies that I was like, oh man, and maybe had like feels when I was a kid, and then again as an adult, like he was sitting there on the couch bawling, like me as a 34-year-old man, crying about the kid and his alien.
Elliot,
it's so good. But yeah, if you want a fun not a little adventure movie, but a fun adventure movie, or I guess I don't even know what category to put it in, because it really is just sci-fi, but sci-fi adventure, I think.
Yeah, it's an adventure.
Definitely,
and
definitely
I think you also get a young Drew Barrymore and a young Josh Brolin, I think, in it too.
Oh yeah.
So,
dude, that, and then the fact that we all know and realize, if you've watched Stranger Things, this is one of the things that inspires Stranger Things. So if you haven't watched, something like this, you'll get that same kind of feel for certain things, because this definitely, the Duffer Brothers have even come out and said that this is one of their pieces of inspiration for these kind of things that they did in Stranger Things. So Definitely suggest to go watch it. So while I was doing that, Eric was doing something else.
What was I watching? I was trying to verify if Josh Brolin was in it because I feel like Josh Brolin was in it.
Oh.
But I thought he was his older brother, the one that really didn't believe him. But I feel like that might be incorrect.
That might be incorrect.
Yeah. I don't remember his brother. What was his brother's name? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm going to take that back. I don't think it was Josh Brolin. What was I watching while you were doing E.T.?
I don't know, because you watched Frank, and then you.
Oh yeah, no. The other movie that I wanted to talk about. Actually, I had another movie on my list, but I'll get to that one next. Contact is on there, dude.
Yeah,
I love me some Contact. Give me Matthew McConaughey as a preacher, and as he falls in love with Jodie Foster. I'm gonna say JD Foster, but that's not even a name. And if it is, I'm sorry, JD. Jodie Foster.
Dude, Contact's a great movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's one of the ones. I don't know how well it did commercially.
Yeah, I don't know either. But it was one of those. It was the first movie that I remember seeing in the movie theater that I was like, oh my God, is this real life? Because because they had it was official news. It had CNN, and it looked like it was actual news broadcast.
Yeah.
Those special effects hold up, man. They hold up,
Yeah, it's really cool.
So if you haven't seen Contact, it's a girl who really enjoys listening to waves out in space, to see if she can hear something. So she listens to long range radio waves, and one day she just starts hearing something, and the world goes nuts because it's the confirmation of life. So outside of extraterrestrial life, that's right. E.T. There you go. E.T. phone at home. Yeah. It's a good segue, man. Damn it, that wasn't even planned.
Oh, come on.
Sorry. Just took all the magic out of that. I apologize. But yeah, creepy Gary Busey's son is in it. He's in Frighteners, and then our other favorite movie, Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
As an evangelist that's boycotting the whole thing. But yeah, it's really good about, I don't know. There's one scene in there that kind of goes down as one of the most intricate scenes that was shot in a movie,
really?
For the time in the 90s. So the way the scene works is Jodie Foster as a child is running upstairs to get her dad's medicine because he's having chest pains. So it shows her standing up from her dad, laying on the floor, running up the stairs, and it's just like a first person point of view, from looking at her, a reverse first person. So it's showing her as she's running up the stairs, and while she's running up the stairs down the hall, and she reaches to open the drawer, the cabinet, the medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
But it's her reflection. So it's her reaching through the window and opening, her reaching through the camera and opening up the door.
Gotcha, yeah.
Dude, I know it's super weird to explain, but you got to see the scene. It's super crazy. So I'll put that scene as on my little clip for this movie in our description because I think it's super legit. But the whole movie as a whole still holds up. I really enjoy it. And it's super long, too. I think it's 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it's really long. But it's really good, man. It's one of those ones that I don't think I watched it at the theater just because I don't think there was that big of a buzz around it when, at least for the age I was at, and what all my friends and family would like to watch and would go out to see with me. So I don't think I watched it till later on. But yeah, man, really good movie. Really, really good movie. Solid in the story and all the little stuff that happens, and special effects, but not crazy special effects where it's unbelievable or kind of ridiculous, and really has some stuff that it kind of leaves you with questions about everything. So it's pretty awesome. I really enjoyed that one.
It came out in 97, so you were probably what?
Sophomore in high school.
Sophomore? That was a freshman or 8th grade, maybe.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I really liked it then. I was a weirdo kid.
No, I mean, I think I would have liked it if I would have had the opportunity to watch it, but I don't think my parents would have gone out there. And I don't think I had any friends that were really like super into that at the time.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother discussion.
I remember snippet into my life. Back then, it was around the time, I think maybe I had it on VHS or back then, I think. And so I was watching that, but I also had like the Radiohead OK Computer album playing.
I don't know.
And which is, I don't know. John, do you remember that album?
No.
It was like it was super depressing. Like it was Fake Plastic Trees and this other song I don't even remember. Oh, No Surprises. Super, super like slow, melodic. And I was like, dude, these songs are awesome. And this movie's amazing. And I was dating this girl at this time and she's like, this is pretty downer stuff. Like I was like, you don't know anything. Crazy girl.
That was the end of your relationship.
And then that was it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, dude, I really enjoyed it.
Dude, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Well, what's your next pick, man?
Dude, next pick is one that I hadn't seen. Regretfully, I had not seen this movie until, recently. Like the last week or two.
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy Quest on
What?
Netflix.
Dude, you got to be kidding me, man.
You haven't watched this movie.
I have never seen this movie.
That's what I thought. It's exactly
I
what
wanted to throw you
thought.
immediately under the bus.
So it's imagine the cast of Star Trek. Just kind of going off and not doing anything else. Never really being truly famous after that.
Right.
But everybody knows them as the cast of Star Trek.
Right.
Nowadays, and they kind of riff, I think, on it being like very similar to Star Trek. That's what it kind of seems like they're going after in the field for the movie. Even though I think now it'd be more comparable to like how it was for Serenity. So people got a little famous. They're going to go to other things, but they're always known for like Serenity and doing Serenity,
Right.
or I should say Firefly. 'Cause Serenity is the movie that didn't happen until way later.
Yeah, that's true.
But for the first season
Especially
of Firefly,
the driver of Firefly.
the driver.
Yeah.
Oh man, again.
I know.
What about Alan Tudyk? What do you have to say?
No,
Nothing. You were trying to make a joke about him being the driver.
No. Just the reference back to that. I thought he was just the driver and not the pilot.
That's what I thought.
He did some good work. I liked him in the first night with Heath Ledger, and as you had stated.
A Knight's Tale, which is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A Knight's Tale is good.
A Knight's Tale. Oh, First Night is with Richard Gere.
Yeah.
and Sean Connery. So
And
that's a
it's
totally
terrible.
different movie. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, Galaxy Quest. So it's them, and the premise is that basically they're in. Okay, so they were part of this show, this TV show from back in the day. They're all still cast. They're now doing a bunch of conventions, like comic conventions or show conventions, where they show up as the characters, as the cast for that TV show. Except that there's an alien race that thinks they're actually the people they portrayed in the television show. And then craziness ensues. They basically take them aboard their spaceship and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But dude, it's a good movie, man. It's got what's his name? Tim Allen?
Tim Allen. Mm-hmm.
Tim Allen. Sigourney Weaver.
Mm-hmm.
And Alan Rickman are the standouts from it. It's got a bunch of other people too, but I mean, I can't name them all off the top of my head. The guy who played Monk in the TV show Monk.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember his name.
Oh,
sorry, I apologize. Guy who played Monk.
Damn it. Hold on, wait.
Go for it. I'm going to give you 5 seconds.
Give me 5 seconds. 1. He was also in 13 Ghosts, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, you disappointed the world.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, super good cast and super good story. Like the story was done like really well. It's funny. It hits on a couple of moments where you really feel for these characters. They all kind of grow on you, and then there's tearjerker moments as well. Where like you really feel stuff for some of these people and kind of what they do and what they have to do to kind of grow as people and grow past them being just a part of this TV show from back in the day. So really, really good stuff. What's his name? The guy who plays Mac on the Mac and Apple or Apple and PC.
Oh, those old ads?
Yes.
Oh, he's in it too?
Justin Long?
Oh,
Is that his
yeah.
name?
Justin Long. Yes, he's in it too.
Yes, yeah. He's in it too. So really good cast. Fun movie. I would suggest if you
Tony
haven't seen it-
Shalhoub.
Oh,
Damn
now
it.
you get it. After looking it up, I saw you
Yeah,
Googling it.
I did. Sam
okay.
Rockwell's in it. I'm a Sam Rockwell fan.
Yeah, he plays a really funny role in that too.
Yeah, dude. It's always been one on my list to see, but for some reason, I just never got a chance to see it, man.
Dude, get on it, man. It's on Netflix
I know,
right now.
now there's really no excuse.
No excuse at all.
Well, while I'm watching Galaxy Quest, I really want you to see this movie. And it's not in your wheelhouse at all.
Oh,
you're not going to enjoy it. But
but you want me to watch it?
it actually is good. It fits. And again, it doesn't fit like our wheelhouse.
Right.
But it's just a funny ride. But it's also a little gruesome. Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh man, I don't know.
I know, John already. I already know what you say.
Yeah.
But you know what? It has your Firefly driver in it, so you have to watch it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Alan Tudyk's in that movie?
Yes, he is.
I might have to watch it.
Okay, yeah. So, him and I don't even remember the other guy's name, but they're funny guys. They play like these two hillbillies they purchased a house. It happens just to look like the house from Evil Dead. And so they go up there to their cabin for the weekend to fix it up. And so they're really excited because they think they've got their dream vacation house. But while they go up there, like these co-eds go up to the river for fun times. And they think that they're out to get them. The co-eds think that Alan Tudyk and his friend are out to get them, and they're really just there to fix up their cabin. So it's this all thing where they think they're super creepy, and amazingly, one by one, like each of them have like an accidental death that's horrific. Like the co-eds, like they start going after them, and they're just like trying to hide. Like Tucker and Dale, they're just trying to hide from them, and they just have like. It's so crazy. Like they're just trying to chop firewood and like put them in a chipper, and they're just like, "Man, we gotta get these rednecks. We're gonna go get them. We're gonna do it now. We're gonna do it fast." And so they go and they try to tackle them, but I guess they don't hear the kids talking because this wood chipper's all loud.
Yeah.
And so he turns around as soon as like the guy's gonna tackle him, but doesn't notice because he has all this gear on, and the kid jumps right into the wood chipper, and he's like, "Oh my god, what the hell's happening? Why are these kids killing themselves around us? Like, is this some weird sorority like initiation? I don't know what suicide pact?
Man.
Like, oh my god, it is so amazing. But
I
it
gotta
is
check it out.
super.
It looks like it's cool. Like,
It's cool. It's an interesting take on the whole thing, but it's definitely gruesome. So, definitely. If you have a little weak stomach, then
I don't really mind the gore too much. That's
okay, but it's a fun watch, so definitely check it out.
Check it out. I'll check it out. You know what else is a fun watch? This is the last one because we're running out of time.
Okay, yeah. What's
I don't
that?
want to take too long. I feel people who haven't watched this movie enough because every once in a while I come across a couple of people who haven't seen this.
Mm-hmm.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that one,
Dude,
man.
Classic movie. It's Kurt Russell at I think one of his best points. Like he's done awesome stuff. I mean, he's getting ready to be Ego,
Yeah.
the Living Planet, in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Star-Lord's father.
Yeah.
But seeing him in this movie is a must before watching him in anything else.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it's such a good role. I feel like it's almost the embodiment of who he is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he really is like that as a person, or that's what he is in real life, or maybe that's what he was like at the time.
Yeah.
But he does that role so well. Like, it's so genuine coming from him. And
This is Kurt Russell, right?
Yes.
Dude, okay. Yeah,
Dude.
it's amazing.
What do you mean, yes, it's amazing? That's all you're going to say about it?
No, yes, it's good. I remember it being like one of the few movies that I saw as a kid that not only got me excited just because it was just like a weird kind of just a weird movie all the way around, but also scared the crap out of me because of those freaking floating heads near the end. And just like kind of going around, they look super gross and creepy. They kind of reminded me from like if you'd ever played Doom on the PC, like the original Doom, like those demons that would come out there, and they looked exactly the same. They're little floating heads with eyes in them.
Oh, dude!
And then when that guy blew up himself at the end.
Oh, way to give away the ending, man!
Well, no, not the end, but like one of the characters
kidding.
blew up. I was like, I think we reached the point of, spoilers.
Dude,
Spoiler alerts.
Yes, like.
Yeah. Oh, and also not fun fact, but it's listed under a fun fact. Walt Disney, I think when he passed away at his desk.
Right.
One of the what he was writing was Kurt Russell's name.
That's crazy, man.
That is a crazy. Oh.
So now you have to watch this movie.
So now you absolutely have to write. If Walt Disney's final words were Kurt Russell,
you gotta watch it.
You had to watch.
You gotta watch it. But it's such a good movie. It's a fun movie. Like, you can't go into this movie thinking like this is going to be the most artful or thoughtful or well-written movie ever. It's such a fun movie to watch. And you got to go in there thinking there's just craziness that's going to happen for the next hour and a half, and I'm going to be willing to accept that and deal with it and live in that moment. Because it's been, one of my favorite movies for the longest time. And dude, I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, what am I watching? Like, what is this? Like I said, I was young enough to not fully understand the genre either. Mm-hmm. But dude, it was so good. Like, so much fun watching this movie. It came out in 1986.
Damn it.
1986, am I right?
Yeah.
Dang, yeah, 1986. Oh, so good. I mean, I was like 4 years old when this came out, and I probably watched it like at 7 or 8 and thinking like, I don't know what is this? Like,
I was 3, so I definitely wasn't watching it. The only 2 movies that I watched when I was a kid were Grease and Alien.
Oh, man.
Which is super weird, I know. But
at least it was in Grease, too.
Yeah, that came later. But
yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer, man, come on.
Sorry, I apologize.
I mean, I don't know who's in Grease, too. I don't know.
So.
Damn it. I watched too many.
Giving yourself away.
I know. I watched too many damn movies. Dude, well, I think that should pretty much do it for us this week. But I think upcoming, I'm really excited for in the next month or so. We're going to be doing a lot of holiday themed stuff. Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
I think we should do some like sci-fi horror movies and see what's kind of out there. That'd be kind of cool to go over.
I mean, we can get out of our wheelhouse and not have to do sci-fi horror movies, just straight up horror movies.
We can do that too. But
I will hate that. But
how about let's do both? Let's.
Are we gonna have to watch Event Horizon again?
Oh no, we've seen it too many times.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I don't think we've ever watched it in the same room together.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
And there's probably a couple of other people who haven't seen this movie ever.
Yeah.
That we can kind of all drag in. Event
If
Horizon.
you want to see Dr. Alan Grant without eyeballs, then you watch that movie, or His Skin Inside Out. Watch that movie.
Yeah, if you haven't watched, I think it's still on Netflix. I think it's
Maybe.
still on Netflix. I'll have to check.
If
we'll confirm.
if you want to see Morpheus be a badass, then
or just all kinds of craziness,
or just all type of craziness. Yeah. Ooh, dude, I don't know. Event Horizon, Sunshine, Cube, movies that we talked about recently that are kind of fall into that. Like, I really
more
want
suspense and horror. Europa Report.
Europa Report. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
That took a turn. I didn't feel like that was gonna go the way, dude. And I just saw
Sunshine.
Speaking of movies taking a turn, I just saw Don't Breathe. The third act.
We're not watching that.
In the third act, it kind of takes a turn. I'm just like, wait a minute, what is happening? If you haven't seen it, I really like that girl, that the one that's in it. That she plays in the Evil Dead remake. She does a great job in there, and so she has. For movies that need her to have like huge eyes and be afraid, she's excellent in those movies.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah. So I don't know. We're gonna go over that stuff. But things are coming out on Netflix. Luke Cage. Nick Cage is not coming out on Netflix, but Luke Cage will. And some more stuff coming out this month. Looking forward to seeing some more stuff about Punisher, Daredevil.
Shield.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.-ish.
Miss Peregrine's Home for Particular
We're
Children.
not looking forward to that.
Are you? Come on, man.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Peregrine's
Mrs. Peregrine's
Home for Particular Children.
School for X-Men or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like Tim Burton's X-Men. I feel like that's what it is. That's exactly what it looks like. And you know what's funny? That's probably going to be more in line with how the X-Men comics were than the actual X-Men movies. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff coming up. We're excited. John, tell the nice people where they can find us.
You can find us on Twitter, twitter.com/Kenobis Corner. Username just at Kenobis Corner. You can find us on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Kenobis Corner. And you can find us on the iTunes Store the iTunes podcast section, Google Play Store in the podcast section as Kenobis Corner. Just search us. You can find us there. And Eric has done some amazing stuff and put us on YouTube. So, so now if you're in for wanting to listen to us on YouTube, we don't have any video. You don't want to see us. Trust me on that. But you can listen to us now on YouTube. Believe the username is just
it's just Kenobis Corner.
Just Kenobis Corner. So search Kenobis Corner on there. We'll be posting them. We posted last week's episode on there already, so that's already on there. We'll post this week's episode again, and from then on. So if you guys like it, it's a cool place to also leave comments.
Subscribe.
I don't have a whole lot of that out there.
Drop us a comment. Give us your feedback. Let us know what's up. Well, once we post this episode, definitely let us know what your favorite movies on Netflix are.
Yeah, what you're watching right now, because I know it's a little bit of a slow time. So unless you bought Captain America and X-Men Apocalypse, we know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Loving Captain America, hating X-Men Apocalypse.
Damn.
But you can also let us know what else you're watching. And just throw it out there, we do this for the fun of it. We don't get paid. We actually pay some money out of our own pocket to get all these episodes out to you guys. So it's just because we like doing it, and we really enjoy this time that we get. Eric and I in the same room, just kind of chatting it up, but then that there's somebody out there listening to it. Hopefully that's agreeing with us with some of this, if hopefully not all. Maybe disliking some things that we say and me trash talking X-Men Apocalypse the whole time. But if you like it, if you enjoy it, if you know other people out there that you think would like it and enjoy it, share it out. We have the YouTube channel now, so you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can share it from within there. I know a lot of people are more likely to click on a YouTube link than they are to click on other things. So you can definitely share that out. Retweet us, even if you don't follow us on Twitter after that. Feel free to just retweet the last episode, or just tell your friends about us. We'd love to see the channel grow and for the possibility of doing things. I know we talk a lot about stuff that we love that seem like there are sponsors, but we really don't have any sponsors ever. If we talk about it, it's just because we really like it that much. But we wouldn't mind it if we got sponsored someday. It's one of our dreams. Hopefully this could take off and be a lot bigger thing. It's not fully dependent on you, because we got to put in the work too. But if you guys do enjoy it, if you do like it, feel free to share it out. Eventually, we'll get a Facebook page, so we can post it on that Facebook page. I'm sure Eric is working on that hard work right now, because he's distracted on stuff that is on his computer. So I know he's building that Facebook page right now
as we speak. It's getting built. Probably not, but it sounds.
We can all
nice.
picture that in our heads that you're doing that, and just share. If you like, you don't have to. By all means, we're not a requirement. We'll be here doing this next week, no matter what, just because we like doing it and we love it, and we love connecting with everybody out there. But feel free to connect back, tweet at us, look us up on Facebook individually if you want to, because we don't have a Facebook page yet. Follow that YouTube channel, and we'd love to connect and talk with you guys and nerd out about some of this stuff, especially if you don't have anybody else to nerd out with. Maybe you just don't have anybody else to share this with, but we're here. We'll love to talk to you guys. Talk to us about anything.
Yeah.
Tell me how much you hate me and my opinions. All things Bryan Singer. But with that, we'll let you guys go. Have a great week.
Yeah. Enjoy yourselves and each other.